Greetings, Spirit Beings, greetings, Supreme Being. Welcome to Universal Peace Television. Skype has stopped working, closed program. Well, and I cannot be disturbed. So I was watching these videos on YouTube. I was thinking to myself, do these people think they're hearing voices, etc.? So I thought, voice of God, I hear the, I typed that in, and then you get all these videos of people with about 50,000 views about how to hear God's voice, etc. In reality, these can be retarded people who think they're hearing the voice of God, and that also torture and depopulate and thus murder their fellow humans because they think they're hearing the voice of God. Dr. Held F. Shipman, the doctor that killed over 200 of his patients, may have been one of those. Bride victim, Masonic person, who did these bombings and the high school shootings to push their illegal gun ban, maybe another believer. And of course, the Jesuit infant eaters with their Inquisition have tortured people to make them pretend that they believe in God, etc. So it's kind of clear to many people what is behind it. So my mother was tortured to death with harp by these Jesuit infant eaters with the voice of God weapon, and they want people to pretend that God is real and that there is a hereafter, so they walk in the front lines of battle and slaughter each other for their New World Order depopulation to 500 million to create a Luciferian World Order, aka Fourth Reich global government. So some of these people are not retarded, they're willingly and knowingly lying to you to get your money and sex and other things that these people are after. So some of them are not retarded, though you could argue that everybody, all believers, are insane. Because religion is an illusion, religion is a myth. No matter how much they torture people, you cannot fool all the people all the time. To quote Abraham Lincoln, Bob Marley, or whatever. Okay, some honey in the tea. I was eating peanut butter, so it might be sticky, peanut butter. Ape shall not kill ape, human must kill human, etc. So I'm not going to pretend that these people with their Inquisition and horrible acts of torture and murder are innocent, or that they turn the other cheek themselves to the Jesuit infant eaters and they're tortured to death, and I hope they don't. People keep an eye on targeted individuals that claim to be targeted with directed energy weapons. And some of them are the CIA's own, they're just pretending to be attacked to keep attention away from real targeted individuals like myself, Timothy Trespass, and others that are really severely tortured by these people day in, day out with quantum computers to depopulate the Earth, to tyrannize everybody in submission. So we can observe the next idea it will send us, etc. So God is, you could say one interpretation is I am, I think, therefore I am. You are God yourself. And there are these rules that we can keep, which are, of course, based on the Book of the Dead of the Egyptians. Well, I can just as well show the camera and then I sit here talking. Yeah, so I think the good rules, and they're also in real law, of course, So I don't believe that there is no law. I'm not an atheist, and I'm an unbeliever, so I don't believe in Satan either. I'm not trying to please any fictional deities or Mr. Rockefeller or anybody else. And I expose to plenty population, which is the basis of many things, of everything they do. And people claim that includes their illegal torture of 50 million people, innocent civilians to death, including children in their Inquisition, bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, paid of fat man on Little Boy, the Jesuit Holocaust. So these horrible things were done by these Jesuits that were expelled from 83 countries for that reason. And they do history forgery. You can see the list of 14 lies taught in schools. And yeah, they're trying to isolate people from me with their torture, and they always want to pretend that the victims, targeted individuals, are the bad guys, and that they themselves are the good guys, that they are conspiracy theorists, etc. And I think that a lot of Infowars viewers and members are true opposition, though Alex Jones himself is controlled opposition. And well, it might have beneficial results even for controlled opposition and others. Also, my broadcasts attempting to be real opposition to their planned genocide, Unite Against Their Genocide. So people contact me and help me to create a permanent cure against aging and a perfect society in which we all will live happily eternally. So I'm not advocating to kill believers, but lots of people do, of course. And they're hurting my penis with their cancer heart, so I do hope to kill these infant eaters like Pope Bergoglio and Adolfo Nicholas, if there's no other way to make them stop their legal torture with their cancer Quake Harp and Park of Let's Alaska that they've used to murder former President Chavez and Steve Jobs by inducing cancer in them. So despite the torture, I stay calm, and I think the 15 skater weapon countries are beginning to understand that I'm telling the truth, and they are always trying to control people with some sick illusion, and that they're not God, so that they will never be able to depopulate the 500 million, which is their stated goal, to create a Luciferian New World Order, aka global government. So because the term New World Order has many negative connotations, many people know that it's the same thing as Fourth Reich. So yeah, they always try to ridicule the truth and attempt to control you with their lies. But they're disgusting trolls themselves, and I'm still the kind vegetarian for universal peace, so I keep it real. So all believers are insane, religion is an illusion, to quote Freud. And I think my truth level is a lot higher than of many other people with more viewers on YouTube. The infant eaters deserve the death penalty to keep it clear, and they want to exempt themselves from it. Many righteous people do not. And they will help to bring them to justice, of course, and stupid, their own future and lives are at stake. Now they're hurting my right brain half, cancer heart. In 16, 10, 48 seconds. November 2015. So because they've tortured all teeth out of my mouth with harp, which other targeted individuals have reported about as well. And now peanut butter under my dentures so that we eat something that gets underneath my dentures before I do my broadcast, basically. And I suffer from that every day, of course. This is what they like, pretend it's good. Even though Zeitgeist has proven beyond any reasonable doubt Jesus Christ never existed. And the Zeitgeist movement is real. So by subjecting me to their illegal torture, they've made themselves guilty of a felony and of murder. They've murdered my mother. And I won't stop until they are caused or terminated for universal peace. We don't need their universal war. And these loonies pretending that they're for world peace, etc. With their war crimes and their legal torture, their pedophilia. They're disgusting, and I hope they disappear. Which works because of my hypnosis, otherwise I wouldn't say it. Now they're trying to hurt my right brain half again. So I'm doing the yoga head roll exercise and some breathing, etc. It's a good idea. It's clearly done with harp with a beam I can feel with my hands. I'm 100% certain that they do it, and they deny it. The people that deny it are the ones doing the illegal torture. The rest have usually no opinion until they've studied it. So that's one of the reasons for this broadcast, to log their illegal torture. So I realized that doing it to everyone, it's important to realize you can't press charges because the label is insane if you attempt to press charges of directed energy weapon torture or their depopulation attempts because your government is terroristic. The police are helping with the depopulation, killing old ladies, shooting children, etc. Push their legal gun ban, locking up innocent people, and releasing serial killers. As Jones has also reported about this. And of course, it was first reported in the mainstream media. So I think what Breivik did was real, etc. And that he was really a Freemason, and that these people have taken a Luciferian oath to murder law and play out against me. So I would not hold on to my faith, despite what my grandmother and my mother said. My mother was a true believer, and they've tortured her to death. And they've sworn to kill all these Protestant Christians, like my mother, in their extreme Jesuit oath, which is still the oath they take. And Adolfo Nicholas, the infant eater, did not resign like some people might pretend. And HARP is still on in full effect, torture weapon. But there are 15 other scalar weapon countries, so your fake laugh won't save you now. So my love for my fellow humans is real, and it also fills me up. And their hate for the fellow humans, pretending that humans are cancer upon the earth, is mainly also because they were tortured by their family. They're from systemic families, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, etc. But there might be really alright people, not the ones that are torturing me. With the mass eugenics program to murder 93% of the world's whole population. Because they think it's the right thing to do. I'm not pointing my finger or anything. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in anything else. Believing is stupid, knowing is smart. So, when it gets a little later, I may have viewers from the US. It's now 16:16. So the infant eaters control the Supreme Court and they're torturing people with their death ray, so it's impossible to have an impartial ruling. So watch out because they cannot defend themselves either against their death ray, etc. And they want to murder 93% of the whole population, people in your heads. They're pretending to be helping, and how horrible they find it for me, and how much sympathy they have. And these are people saying how sorry they are while sticking needles through their eyes and putting a penis up for their satanic deity, etc. For God and the name of God, and also torture millions to death, of course. So the trick is to break the vicious cycle of abuse for your future, to get a permanent cure against aging online for the people of planet Earth, so that the pedo elite don't kill you for it to depopulate the Earth and have it all for themselves. It's your tactic, basically. By scanning your mind, God knows everything you think and more, with these brain maps. But unfortunately, it's controlled by Satanists that may have murdered the previous people that were in control of synthetic telepathy. And they've taken over their equipment. Of course, they denied it, of course. Because they're guilty themselves and they want to shift the blame from themselves to innocent people like myself. Oh yeah, so one idea was please like my videos and spread the videos also. Become a member of this channel. Universal Peace Television. If you want to live, and otherwise you may join the pro human culling and depopulation Facebook page. Did it the camera trick again to switch off the camera to make me look retarded? Is what it attempts to do. It's carefully chosen by the pedo quantum computer that lets 30 million children disappear yearly for desolate infant eaters that think torture equals control. But in reality, they're poor, ugly old losers. They want you all dead because they've been tortured too much themselves and not. If they do the right thing, they're victimized to lose. It's clear. That's the way it is. Keep it real. Your love and to create a perfect society and a permanent cure against aging. Such as a God, of which I'm convinced there is not, then I hope he helps to make soul eternal and create paradise on earth for Almighty. And it's easy for you in reality. Something to my ear. So you don't have to be God to control insects and animals and humans with synthetic telepathy.com. So be very careful, they're ultra sadistic and they are murderers depopulating the earth, so they kill every opposition that they can find practically. Real opposition. So what you see out there is controlled opposition. Different Alex Jones, Benjamin Fulford, etc. Died on Benjamin Fulford and Lisa Cott are also controlled opposition. Because how they benefit from people get money. And the local better doesn't want to be accused of extorting the Japanese Prime Minister with harp, etc. They're hurting my right brain, huh? And they're doing something to my ears so that I hear my voice internally when I talk. My speaking voice, so they are messing with my brain at this time as well. And it's possible they are attempting to induce a brain bleeding to murder me. So that's why I have these documents and it stays online also after I die. Filming is easy. But making it yourself eternal might be more of a challenge if you want to die. Like every living thing. And as long as people don't realize that it's real, they won't find out how to survive this. So they're trying to make me say harsh things and unpleasant things by torturing me, etc. To make you dislike me and play you out against me. So the Jesuit infant eaters are always the ones to tell you who your enemies are, and they're never the ones to fight and to die. So if they have eaten infants, they deserve the death penalty if these 14 eyewitness testimonies are correct. And official Vatican documents that make clear they eat infants as part of their initiation ritual to become Pope. That these previous popes were also cannibals, you can see them kissing kids, etc. on the mouth. And I've also done a broadcast about it. So they may be from satanic pedophile families and think that pedophilia is only for the pedo elite and that it's something good and nice. Or that it's normal basically, it's monkey see, monkey do programming. And, so yeah, it's a good idea to fight these people with everything you've got because they want to murder you all, you have nothing to lose with your life basically. So I don't believe anything anybody says, they're all totally brain controlled, partially at least. Now they start to hurt my brain again with the pincer harp. 1625. So Obama deserves the death penalty, and Obama, Barrister Davis, is not the real president. And chemtrails are not a conspiracy theory. Really. So the World War of Iran can start any moment. It's a good idea to get storable food and a radiological water filter. More about things to survive in their depopulation methods in my previous broadcasts. Would it care when see change? So they also do that by controlling muscle movement. They can put stuff under my dentures, which hurts, and of course with their hybrid insects in my throat and notify my vocal cords. And by hurting me, they try to make me very angry, to let me say things that are in reality the quantum computer. So they fail at this, or just with pedophiles. I do feel kind of sorry for them, but I'm not one of the evil ones that enjoys that. So for me, it's the truth because they're from satanic families, often with Mengele programming, so they were murdered if they didn't do what their programmers wanted them to do. Slave drivers. And they're hurting my right brain half again with their cancer heart. Perhaps they're attempting to block my psychic capabilities, etc. So I'm certain they are attempting to induce a brain bleeding in me with their cancer harp. And Rockefeller may also have killed his own brother. With his cancer harp and crashed his planes into the WTC. And his Nazi eugenics program is real and documented. And so is Agenda 21 and the other depopulation tools of the pedo elite that have conspired to murder 93% of the world's global population. So in previous broadcasts, it was made clear that the centipedes cannot reach my brain. And I've made clear that these attacks are done with harps, so I can feel the beam on my hand, so I'm certain it's not caused by their remotely involved insects, which other targeted individuals have also reported about, so I hope they are arrested soon. And if the other countries with scalar weapons help, because people without a Tesla plasma shield cannot protect themselves against these loonies who are depopulating the Earth. Especially if they don't unite and are captured by controlled opposition, like Alex Jones, who on the list and picked up and exterminated in the FEMA camps, while Alex enjoys the Israeli nothing, which is very good. So trust no one, nothing is what it seems. Recovery begins with non-compliance. Let's see if I can make the picture a little sharper. So abuse is lame and you are a troll if you are torturing innocent vegetarians like me. But perhaps it's better to call you a murderer if you are helping in any ways depopulate our planet, kill your fellow humans. You were perhaps misprogrammed to see them as a cancer upon the earth, because you induce it yourself with your cancer harp in Powerfless, Alaska. But you can't fool all the people all the time, mate. He's David Icke, also another controlled opposition people. And therefore your pleasure. Recovery begins with non-compliance is good. Solid intelligence. There's money for this. It's very logical, but it isn't inside, I think. There you heard the centipede talking alone. So perhaps it's just to get viewers of something people like. And the centipedes are completely simulated with HARP. There are no centipedes in my body. And with all the testing they've done on me, they would have seen that in probably I would have been dead already. At least I would have had some disease or something in my blood, etc., which they would have shown and seen in the tests. I was recently tested again, also for STD, so I'm healthy according to the doctors at the AMC. And they are attacking my brain with a beam that I can feel with my hand, so I'm certain that it's not caused by anything else. Also from the moments they attack me, which I'm also hearing in the broadcast. So it can be their sick attempts to create some sort of Luciferian timeline to murder 7 billion people by attempting to tyrannize you into submission. But of course we can't know all this, it's all their theory. Usually lies, and these controlled opposition people may mix the truth with lies. So I keep saying that religion is slavery for the mind. Breathing is good, yoga and exercise is good. We can think of anything we want to at any time, including erotic ideas, which are perhaps most healing. So that's what they want to cut us off from the most. And there's the other idea that God already planned a timeline and utopia for us. These Luciferians are trying to cut us off from it. They only bestow maximum fulfillment upon themselves. They think that can be achieved easier and faster than doing it for everyone at the same time. Wireless energy, free energy like an undrainable battery of Mike Hutchison, wind energy, which is more efficient than solar energy, and some combination with the robots and synthetic telepathy and the neural network I think it would be created in no time if we all would realize there is no hereafter and we need a permanent cure against aging. That murdering our fellow humans is a waste of time. We're not overpopulated in reality. Clear from the fact that 7,500,000,000 people would fit into Australia after one piece of land, more than enough to eat if they divide the earth's wealth equally among men. So you are the evildoers, I'm still the righteous good guy. You are evil murderers that have tortured my mother to death with harp. And I don't mean you, your viewer, I mean the people. I have 0 viewers at the moment. But okay, it might be on YouTube, so I don't mean you, of course. Most people don't have access to the death ray, and I see you, the viewers, as victims. So because of my hypnosis, Obama has gray hair, also because of my own skater waves and stuff like that. Because he's responsible for the illegal torture that these cannibals like Obama are doing to depopulate the earth for the pedo-infant eating masters such as Bob Bergoglio and what's his name, Adolfo Nicholas, their leader. Mhm. Okay. So I'll never give up because I know the life they've planned for you all to depopulate the 500,000,000 instead of slaves has a negative value anyway. So I have nothing to lose. Torturing me is illegal and I'm sure they're monitored and that they're caught sooner or later. Always witnesses. They cannot get away with the demolishing of the WTC. There are many righteous Americans. And people can pretend anything they like to survive to quantum computer. It's giving you the brains and this is brain mapped everybody. So basically they're trying to harvest your intelligence for free. But usually they're too busy data mining. There's so much information that they cannot find the information they need to survive. Which I've made impossible until they stop torturing me for all life forms. Especially the Jesuits. It's bullshit, it's only for the Jesuits and the people that torture me. So, person was trying to joke. So only people that want me dead, etc., that claim I don't deserve to live, people that are accomplices of torturing me, intending to murder me, or my family, are getting sicker with every breath they take, and they die. And they're aging a lot faster, so with the orgone and scalar waves, it basically amplifies our brain waves, so they're desperately torturing me. It's against your heart in the hope that I recognize them as superior among humanity. Of course, after what they've done to me, it's clear they're inferior to those doing innocent vegetarians like myself. I'm totally innocent. You are the abusers, you are the pedo infant eating just with cannibals of me. You are NSA. They're quantum computers, so it's not even human within you here in your skulls. Unless they can't handle you. And humans take over. But they know you can't win, that they can kill you instantly, and they've programmed these quantum computers to murder 93% of us. To play us out against each other, so don't play their game. Because they want to murder you as well. Survival as all strategy is a good idea. So I give good, solid information, intelligence for free. And people can give a donation via Universal Peace of Jimdo.com, where you can see their illegal crop circle orbs, aka Foo Fighters, also seen flying next to the Concorde. And that's just HARP, they're just ionospheric heaters. But this has wireless energy, aka death ray. So it's nothing new. They've had synthetic telepathy when I left peasants. explains how to remotely monitor other people's brainwaves, and you can do it as well if you like. But you need neural network software and things like this. So people that are not millionaires don't have a big chance to build one. And since we're all monitored and they can kill anybody instantly, I doubt if the NSA agents would allow you to build one. But I think real love might be the only reason I'm still alive. There are people out there who love me. They've also made clear they like my websites, followers on YouTube and on Facebook. So join my anti-human calling population page and let other people know what's going on. I think that way we have prevented the global Ebola pandemic, prevented world war. And Jesuits have helped to prevent it because they know it's not in their advantage to have an exploding planet, etc. And with the scalar weapons, I doubt if it's possible, but if it is, then it can surely be prevented, of course. Because I'm on it and you're on it, etc. A resurrection may become impossible if they would let the planet explode, if it would ever become possible, which I'm not allowed to doubt according to the rabbi. Everything counts in large amounts, you can believe it. Some things count more than others, I dare them. The pixel, it's a bit pixelated, and they're changing the words I speak, which might also be because of brain damage. Leuk. So the people on it are quite unrecognizable. They're hurting my right brain half. And of course, they're legally spying on you all while pretending it's legal. And they want you all to help exterminate yourselves by doing and saying exactly what they want you to do and say. So it's important not to give in to these terrorists because then they keep on controlling you with torture if you give in to this. And they know it's effective. Of course, they pretend the opposite is true, so they tell you many lies and control your behavior. And you see the best lie based on your brain map. And one of the lies is that it's impossible to survive, etc. Pretending that they know when you're going to die and how. If they make it happen, it can even be true, like the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's the fate of that little boy. Many people, of course, suffered and died because of this. And Jesuits have killed fellow Jesuits, so they can even be their own enemy. They might not know who the real enemies are. It's possible that they are murdered from our future for doing these horrible things. For instance, vegetarians like me, or if we see of my mother says of my malipaard. So it's great to do justice, save your future and yourselves. And you know I'm telling the truth if you're psychic. So I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. And the cancer chemtrail weather is real all around the globe. Two lava lamps. Let's see what happens if I turn the camera off. Oh wow. Cool. Wow, everyone. Okay. So single women are welcome. And they're totally alone in my room. Yeah, allowed if anybody can watch my broadcast. I think the NSA is stripping away people with torture. That's why few viewers. And many people with 50,000 views have a boring story filled with lies and no intelligence that you can use as any use to you because survival is all. Real. Battles are hurting my brain. 1649. With Betos, I mean the famous pedophiles, Jesuits, tyrannize everybody into submission. Today, ruin is for everyone, devising and depopulating the earth. And they have contaminated your biosphere beyond repair with GMO food as a sterilizing weapon. And you should read their Jesuit oath, their Luciferian oath, to find out what it is, what they want to do with you. The plans for everyone, but the members of their own group, basically. If you want to survive, which of course you do. Most people want to survive in reality. You joke about it. Having therapy, sex therapy, aromatherapy, breathing therapy, magnetherapy, there are only three. Well, I think I've had it with this broadcast. I think I should be with some female. This is not the timeline we're supposed to be on. You reap what you sow, and not reap what you sow, most of them on. Vamos, into So watch out, the plan is also spreading Gentech GMO via the Ukraine. Soros with his Gentech weed, GMO weed. And they can have built-in viruses with an incubation period, and nobody's ever going to be the wiser. 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . So what I can do is turn on the camera. I can make it feel free. Not bad. This way I can let you know when I'm tortured. And we have a nice view of the environment, the weather in Meidrecht at the moment. You're hurting my right brain half again. With harp, obviously. You turn in circles also. With my head. And they also have a pressure wave you can feel with your hand and they do directed energy. Sore pain anywhere in your body. That's basically people's energy projectile. So beware of controlled opposition that can't help you in reality. And perhaps only people with a Tesla plasma shield can. So you need some free energy to get off the grid and to make Tesla plasma shield. Some YouTube how to do that. It's not too difficult. So perhaps I could even pull it off. And as the more scalar weapon, there's wireless energy that really harp. And producing your own scalar wave is easy. In one of my previous broadcasts, I showed the coil, which can be a pancake caduceus coil with the S in the middle. Superman, the universe is also shaped. I mean the galaxy we're in, the normal arm of the galaxy. Where I show the benevolent aliens where we are. Well, they've never heard of it because they have no. They of course would have different names for these parts of the solar system. So just from hearing, they first have to decipher what we're saying, basically. Theoretically, unless it's an intelligence, it's much more intelligent and superior to ours, which the NSA agents would like to pretend sometimes that they're aliens. And that the fake alien invasion makes us forget our differences. And 7 billion people are killed, and the aliens did it. They didn't do it with HARP. And that's Project Blue Beam, the fake alien invasion. So yeah, exposed and thus prevented. Because they know these people don't want to die, and as soon as it's exposed, these people know what they want to do to them, and they unite against them. Which is another thing they're trying to prevent you from uniting, to prevent a genocide. So they was divide to defeat, and the other one was problem, reaction, solution. Or okay, so first they create a problem, and then they offer the solution and make themselves look as the heroes. But in reality, they've murdered 2,000 people, innocent people in the WTC. Mostly innocent people anyway. So I don't believe that everybody is born in sin and all their other crappy lies to justify supposedly that the beta elite are torturing 93% of us to death. So we've made sharp. Hurting my brain again when I try to think. 16:55, 56, Wednesday, 11th of November 2015. So everybody is in danger from this cancer harp, death ray. This is abused by these people that want to depopulate the earth and see the humans as a cancer upon the earth, which they've induced with harp in the first place. So that's why I think they're to tyrannize everybody into submission. Oh yeah, and it's programmed to let all living things die if I die. And I've tried to correct it, so now I've reprogrammed it to let you grow younger to the age of 20 if you haven't tortured me. So part of my story is that they might kill you if you have a permanent cure against aging. It should be online, so there's no reason to kill you for it, so that others have access to it. You can think about a mechanism so that if you die, it will become public, basically. So I mute this until I'm attacked again.
It's 5 p.m.
universalpeace.jimdo.com
universalpeace.dublogs.org
universalpeace.dublogs.org
F1
universalpeace.dublogs.org
Davicho, Davicho, Davicho.
Google the words Wix, W-I-X, and Ebolag, the word Ebola with a letter G attached to it, or Ebolag, or visit my channel on YouTube, youtube.com/user/Ulrich BC Hoffman, Hoffman with double F and double N, youtube.com/user/Ulrich BC Hoffman, or Skype me, Prologic 999, Prologic 999.
Peace in your mind, peace on earth, peace at work, peace at home, peace in the world.
It's to try and get people orientated to think peace, like eat for peace, breathe for peace, and dance for peace, and make love for peace, to just have the peace like a mantra going round and round in your head.
We must never forget, kill more Americans.
Out here we is stoned, immaculate.
universalpeace.jimdo.com.
universalpeace.adablogs.org.
So of course it's just a sample, it's still allowed. Little jingle. But if I would have played the song, then it would have been a copyright violation in reality. So I'm not gonna do that then. I've already heard it. Alright, I'm gonna play the song and mute it so you all cannot enjoy it. So then here's never give up. Everything is possible because everything is energy. Stay proactive. Recovery begins with non-compliance. Universal peace now.
Universal peace. Universal peace.
universalpeace.gmail.com, and remember to Google Wix Ebola WIX and the word Ebola with the letter G attached to it. You can always Skype me, Skype ProLogic 999 or Logic 999 on Skype for universal peace.
Universal peace.
So these ghostly twinkling lights are not a UFO. It's just lit somewhere made it. Now they hurt my right brain half a bit, so they just want to isolate me off the web. They haven't been hurting me when I was watching a movie, but I've already seen it, so it's another one perhaps. love and peace now. So they're trying to give the idea with their scalar weapons, synthetic telepathy, their little torches that everybody's bad, but that's not true. Also with the news, etc. Mainstream media lies. Like the lie, Ebola is not airborne. The lie that there is no cure for Ebola. So that the owner of CNN also wants 90% of your dead basically. Going like a good school teacher or anyway, the mainstream media are CIA controlled. Same people poisoning all cancer chemtrails. With Project Mockingbird. Project Mockingbird. And also produce lists of projects, operations, and programs. But usually they keep people busy with things that will affect their future negatively. Indicator alcohol is also used to depopulate. Millions of people die of alcohol yearly. And I'm not even talking about the use. So the ingredients, chemicals, etc. induce cancer and to depopulate the earth don't have to be listed on alcohol. Now they're hurting my right brain half again. Oh wow, I have a viewer. Oh. Welcome to Universal Peace Television, Superior Being. So we have a live viewer, 1744, 11/11/2015, barometer, 1022 hectopascals. And I can compare that again against the other barometer that is on my desktop. Just to show you what it looks like for a second. That's how it work. You see this one shows 1021.0. They're hurting my right brain half with the cancer heart. And there is no use in doing it. Plus it's illegal, of course. I'm not doing anything illegal. They're committing felony by torturing me with the cancer heart. I don't know what hide participants does. I actually haven't seen it. Anyway, in terms of screen sharing. It's still hurting my brain, so that's dangerous. So because they want to kill us all, kill you all as well. They're trying to use me to tyrannize people into submission, give the illusion that they won't do it to you, basically. Trying to make you all part of their evil spy network, and their depopulation. So it's time for the people to unite to prevent the planned genocide. But when people are brain controlled and tortured, if they do this, then we get a lot of support. But of course, this YouTube video may have 50 viewers or more soon. Well, I might continue watching the movie then. Because what I want to say is usually in my previous broadcasts. So, of course, I might get new ideas. I'll watch a movie for inspiration. And then I'll let you know if I have another brilliant idea for universal peace. Nothing is what it seems, trust no one. If it would run, the more sex the better, we recovery against non-compliance. The future is not set, there is no fate but what we make for ourselves. The terminal. The future is not set, the future is happy. Universal peace now. They're hurting my brain, so I'm back on the mic. 1800 hours. I can hear the ultra say this fake laughing sound neural network makes for the person that is merged with the neural network. They started hurting me again when I turned off the movie. So they're attempting to make me silent with the torture in reality. And I turn off the movie browser to browse something. Of course, the broadcast is still on, so that's why they hurt my brain in the hope that they can prevent me from talking. So they just want to pretend I'm not there. There are no good people left, and that you better kill yourself for the new world order, for the earth, etc. So I hope to stop their illegal torture, and these people are cannibals, such as Obama, Adolfo Nicholas, and Pope Francis. Military order passing as a Catholic order that are murdering 7 billion people for their new world order, aka global government, aka Fourth Reich. So because of my hypnosis, I'm not controllable with torture. Neither are you. It's stupid to get into it and they keep on using their little torture to control you in reality. To depopulate you, murder you all. I'm doing some business on eBay. So everybody is conditioned with torture, and the best of us were already killed before me. But we're still there, so perhaps the worst of us were also killed. Depends. Test everything we learn. Whatever. I know information are hurting my brain. So belittling people, playing you out against me, pretending shit, to tyrannize and depopulate the earth is not gonna help you either. It won't help anybody. And in fact, it has killed millions of people, and it will kill millions more if these people are not stopped. started doing similar things to other targeted individuals. So they've tried to create an upside down reality where the truth is the line, lies, truth to depopulate the earth. So the opposite of what they've programmed you to believe and to think may be true. So that's why I think we can always compare any idea we have to the opposite or the next idea. Because if it's not beneficial to us, then it's better to let it go and not waste your time, I think. Those are hurting my right brain off. So some about a systemic book of fellow pedo troll and the other pedo trolls that are depopulating the earth in violation of the Genocide Convention, the Cancer Chemtrails and Mass Eugenics Program. I just said infant eating pedophiles. But there are also necrophiles who they dig up the bodies of their enemies, etc. Charlie Chaplin. Here he is. It is the right thing for everyone. Money for tyrannizing and subjecting me to their psychological warfare. So if you stop your illegal terrorizing with your quantum computer, and it makes clear you are systemic pedophiles, of course. Everybody realizes that. better for blocking the browser, slowing down the browser. And they also mess with people's thermostat, etc. Oh, the audio is still on. So it's just background noise basically. I wouldn't listen to it loud. Well, to kill these Jesuit infant eaters and take over. Yeah. Peter perps are blocking my Google connection and they're taking my throat. You all can download these songs on YouTube, so why you cannot play them in the background while doing your broadcast is a mystery to me. Anyway, lots of people do that and they're not caught or their audio is not erased. Which may also depend on the artist and their policy, basically. But I hope I noticed it in time. It wasn't too long. Otherwise, I'll have to make a new broadcast. I might do that anyway to log the torture attacks with HARP. So as to leave a trail of evidence. They were blocking my Google. I was Googling something. They were blocking that all the time, so that's why I decided to say something about it. Now they're hurting my brain again. So that's how they control everybody and play them out against each other with their torture. Make everybody do things they didn't really want to do and don't like. Turn them all into slaves. And they'll be slaves until they switch off and turn off their machine. Or somebody takes over it, protects and serves the taxpayers, which is what they're pretending to do now, poisoning and depopulating the earth. So your government's terroristic, they're infiltrated by the Freemasons, which have taken the Luciferian oath, such as Obama, controlled by the Jesuit infant eaters, and they are slaves until they are exterminated to leave no trace of evidence of their depopulation. And they are just blocking my browser to make me switch off this broadcast because they want to isolate me and depopulate, murder me to depopulate 500 million. So they're really obsessed with depopulation and scared from just about everything they've done. Not necessarily what they show you in the mainstream media, but the things they are hiding because they're obviously illegal. Beta trolls are still blocking my internet connection to the search engine, also start page. So I suspect they will do more attacks on my brain and I could die of a brain bleeding, and I was murdered with HARP. That's why I made this broadcast. And if you all don't unite, then I think 95% of the world's whole population will be eliminated soon, possibly in the World War for Iran. They've planned permanent bases in these countries, and that Iran will also be on their list again to create Jesuit's Third World War to depopulate 500 million and create a Luciferian New World Order, aka worldwide global government. So they have an open, false world peace policy and a secret true universal war policy. So that's why I promote universal peace, to stop the ridiculous spendings on defense and start spending on education and things we need to create a permanent cure against aging and a perfect society, because otherwise we all die because of these loonies that are blocking us. So universal peace now, power to the peaceful. Yeah, peace anonymous also. On intro, some cases with to also some love to the CIA and other slaves to help the humans of planet Earth push as far as they can. We love rule for universal peace.